There's a good chance that in your life right now, someone is treating you in a way that doesn't sit right with you. They interrupt you, they delay you, they dismiss things you say, or they cross lines that shouldn't need explaining. And if you're honest, this keeps happening wherever you go. 6 reasons people disrespect you and how to reverse it immediately. My name is Rocco Carlisle, and at 65, after watching relationships, careers, friendships, and entire lives drift off course, I've noticed something consistent. People don't suddenly decide to disrespect you. They slowly learn how seriously to take you based on what you tolerate, what you stay silent about. Let me walk you through the reasons, and more importantly, how to reverse them without confrontation or drama. You don't enforce small boundaries. I've seen this play out in workplaces many times. A colleague keeps talking over you in meetings. Someone keeps making jokes at your expense and quickly changes the subject. A friend keeps showing up late repeatedly. Nothing severe, nothing worth making a fuss over. So you let it pass. But small moments are never small. They are rehearsals. Over time, people remember who corrects behavior and who absorbs it. And once they learn you'll absorb it, they stop checking themselves. The fastest correction is simple. Address the repeated small overstep early. Not emotionally, not aggressively, just clearly. When people see that small lines matter to you, they stop testing where the bigger ones are. You over-explain yourself. I used to believe that if I explained myself well enough, people would understand. So I explained decisions. I justified boundaries. I filled silence with reasons. What I didn't realize then was that the longer I spoke, the less certain I sounded. People don't see much confidence in explanation, but in restraint. The people I respected most in my life rarely spoke at length. They said what they meant, then allowed silence to do the rest. And somehow, that silence carried more weight than any argument. So say what you've decided, then stop talking. You allow poor treatment with further access. There was a period in my life when I kept certain people close, even though they didn't treat me well. I told myself it was maturity, tolerance, being the bigger person. But what it really is was availability without conditions. They still had my time, my attention, my responsiveness, so nothing changed. People don't adjust behavior when access remains the same. Reduce your availability to them. You don't need confrontation. Distance is enough. Less access communicates boundaries without a single argument. And often, respect returns immediately. Your words and actions don't match. You say you'll follow up, but you don't. You say something matters, but then you let it slide. No single moment destroys credibility than a pattern of inconsistency. I've watched people lose influence not because they lacked ability, but because others stopped believing their words carried weight. Promise less, deliver more. Only commit to what you can enforce. Follow through builds, respect faster than apologies ever could. A repeating behavior is what builds or breaks respect. You avoid discomfort to keep the peace. Avoiding hard conversations to maintain harmony teaches people that discomfort scares you. Avoiding difficult conversations may keep things calm on the surface, but underneath it sends a clear message. This person won't push back. And when people know you won't push back, they push further. Relationships improve or get severed, usually for the better, after one honest, uncomfortable conversation that had been repeatedly postponed. Respect often appears the moment someone realizes you're willing to be uncomfortable to protect what matters. You don't respect yourself first. This is the foundation beneath everything else, which most people don't want to hear. People tend to treat you how you demonstrate you're willing to be treated, not how you feel about yourself, but how you act toward yourself. The way you speak, the standards you keep, what you walk away from. The moment someone begins respecting themselves in visible ways, others adjust almost immediately. At the end of the day, disrespect isn't a verdict on your worth. It's feedback on what your behavior has been conveying when what you convey changes. Not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently. Respect has a way of returning on its own. And when it does, you realize something important. You never needed to demand respect. You just needed to stop teaching people that respect was optional.